Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 4, Book 55, number 578. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Abraham did not tell a lie except on 3 occasions. Twice for the sake of Allah when he said, I am sick, and he said, I have not done this, but the big idol has done it. The third was that while Abraham and Sarah, his wife, were going on a journey, they passed by the territory of a tyrant. Someone said to the tyrant, this man, i.e. Abraham, is accompanied by a very charming lady. So he sent for Abraham and asked him about Sarah, saying, who is this lady? Abraham said, she is my sister. Abraham went to Sarah and said, O Sarah, there are no believers on the surface of the earth except you and I. This man asked me about you and I have told him that you are my sister, so don't contradict my statement. The tyrant then called Sarah, and when she went to him, he tried to take hold of her with his hand, but his hand got stiff and he was confounded. He asked Sarah, pray to Allah for me, and I shall not harm you. So Sarah asked Allah to cure him and he got cured. He tried to take hold of her for the second time, but his hand got as stiff as or stiffer than before and was more confounded. He again requested Sarah, pray to Allah for me, and I will not harm you. Sarah asked Allah again and he became all right. He then called one of his guards, who had brought her, and said, you have not brought me a human being but have brought me a devil. The tyrant then gave Hajar as a girl servant to Sarah. Sarah came back to Abraham while he was praying. Abraham, gesturing with his hand, asked, what has happened? She replied, Allah has spoiled the evil plot of the infidel, or immoral person, and gave me Hajar for service. Abu Hurairah then addressed his listeners saying, that Hajar was your mother, O Bani Ma is Sama, i.e. the Arabs, the descendants of Ishmael, Hajar's son. Volume 4, Book 55, number 579. Narrated by Sharik. Allah's apostle ordered that the salamander should be killed and said, it, i.e. the salamander, blew the fire on Abraham. Volume 4, Book 55, number 580. Narrated by Abdullah. When the verse, it is those who believe and do not confuse their belief with wrong, i.e. joining others in worship with Allah, 6.83, was revealed, we said, O Allah's apostle, who is there amongst us who has not done wrong to himself? He replied, it is not as you say, for wrong in the verse and do not confuse their belief with wrong means shirk, i.e. joining others in worship with Allah. Haven't you heard Luqman saying to his son, O my son, join not others in worship with Allah? Verily joining others in worship with Allah is a great wrong indeed. 31.13. Volume 4, Book 55, number 581. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. One day some meat was given to the Prophet and he said, on the day of resurrection Allah will gather all the first and the last people in one plain, and the voice of the announcer will reach all of them, and one will be able to see them all, and the sun will come closer to them. The narrator then mentioned the narration of intercession. The people will go to Abraham and say, you are Allah's prophet and his Khalil on the earth. Will you intercede for us with your Lord? Abraham will then remember his lies and say, myself, go to Moses. Volume 4, Book 55, number 582. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet said, may Allah bestow his mercy on the mother of Ishmael. Had she not hastened to fill her water skin with water from the Zamzam well, Zamzam would have been a stream flowing on the surface of the earth. Ibn Abbas further added, the Prophet, Abraham brought Ishmael and his mother to Mecca, and she was suckling Ishmael and she had a water skin with her.